Hello YouTube! I know it's been a while since my last review, but here's another one. And this time, I'm going to be reviewing the Uni 2B by Mitsubishi. Now this is another wooden pencil, but it's not just any other wooden pencil. This pencil is one of the best all-around pencils for writing that I've ever used. First of all, this one's in 2B, which means that it's definitely a to be or not to be type of situation. In this case, you definitely want to be, because this allows for extreme darkness of line, but good point retention, unlike the Mitsubishi Uni penmanship that we looked at a little bit earlier. So here we have the pencil up close. As you can see, the fit and finish is excellent, and the lacquer quality is pretty good. One thing that you will notice, however, is compared to its big brother, the Mitsubishi Uni, there is significantly less depth in the lacquer. However, given that those pencils run about $2.35 each, and I got this box of a dozen for $12 on Amazon, it's definitely a worthwhile sacrifice to make. Even if it's a slightly inferior pencil, it's definitely worth the price, and it's definitely much better than most of the other pencils you're going to get. It sharpens really well. This is from about a year-old Carl CP80 sharpener, and this is a fresh point. The lead isn't exactly perfectly centered in this example, but I haven't had a single pencil be unusable out of the 3 that I've sharpened so far. You have the barcode, of course, established 1887 with some nice gold stamping, even though it's not really gold foil. And up top we have the lead hardness marked on 3 sides of the barrel. Nothing marked on the end of the barrel, unfortunately. And pressure-proofed high-density lead. The box it comes in is a pretty handsome piece as well. It got a little bit damaged in shipping and scuffed up, but it still looks really nice, and this is definitely a case that'll last for a while. On the bottom there's nothing much, it just says Mitsubishi Co. Limited Japan. Opening it up, this is a nice presentation case. Underneath here you can see the rest of the pencils. It's kind of covered so that all you see is the logo, and you don't see the rest of the unmarked barrel nor the barcode, which is nice. And on this side we have an eraser. Now as you can see, this eraser actually comes in this plastic sheath, and it's not just any plastic, this is the same material that you made the box out of. So it's pretty solid. And thoughtful design on the bottom here, it has a little thing so that you can push your back of your pencil in there. You just do this sort of a deal when it gets too low. The eraser itself doesn't have any branding on it, and I haven't used it because I have plenty of other erasers, and honestly I like the way it looks inside the box itself. Now this box could ostensibly be used for other pencils that you have, so if you wanted to use this as your main pencil case, it is definitely a possibility. Alright, so I think it's time to write with this pencil and show you guys how it looks when you write with it. So this is just a standard Field Notes notebook. This is the Snowblind edition. It's pretty cool because it turns blue in the sun. I've actually done a separate video on that, so if you wanted to check that out. But here it's just, your standard pencil-friendly paper. So let's see. So there you have it. It's a nice dense line, and the point retention of the pencil itself is pretty good too. I find that I have to write about 2 or 3 pages before the point ends up being unserviceable and I need to sharpen it. And that's 2 or 3 pages of full 8.5 by 11 writing, so definitely a good pencil for class notes. Overall, the Mitsubishi Uni 2B is a great pencil, and one that I will heartily recommend to anybody looking to step their game up in the pencil world. It is $12 for a dozen, at least that's how much I got it for on Amazon, and I'm sure you can get it on eBay as well, if that's your cup of tea. Thanks for watching, and this has been Super V Power and another pencil review. See you next time. Till then.